Okay, so the alkaline water, the blender for the smoothie, veggies, your bananas, in any kind of fruit, whatever your favorite fruit is, because we want you happy while you're doing this. If you're doing a smoothie, you could have some raw almond butter. That's one of the choices when you're doing your smoothie. Flax seeds or flaxseed oil, and then aloe vera juice and liquid chlorophyll. So the two people that are just joining us that are getting ready to start your cleanse, can you unmute and tell me which cleanse do you plan to do? Juicing or smoothie? Do you know?
I don't have a juicer, so I think I'll do the smoothie.
Okay. That was Sabrina, right? Okay, and what about the other, Alicia? Do you know if you're gonna do juicing or smoothie? Or do you know?
Alicia hasn't purchased her cleanse yet. She's here kind of in support for her friend Petra, who wasn't able to make it.
Okay, okay. So let's talk about the juicing. We give you actually a whole regimen. We give you examples of particular juices that you're going to make. You do need a juicer. And depending on if you're really dealing with some chronic situations, some chronic issues in your body, we would prefer you to do the juice. But if it's out of the ballpark and you don't have a juicer, then definitely I'll show you the smoothie regimen. And you see it basically right here on the screen. These are some of the juices that we have. The green red juice, if you're doing 21 days, we start out with this green red juice for the first 7 days, go to the Veggie Delight for the next 7 days, and the True Green for the third 7 days. It's important to use them all if you're juicing, because they all have various things that they help to do in your body. And as you can see here, the ginger helps to rid you of inflammation. Lemons helps the body's healing process. The apples for flavor. Let me tell you, I always add a whole lot of apples. I add more apples than they say on this thing, because I'm gonna make it taste good. Celery sticks flush the kidneys. Spinach or kale is another superfood that you're getting, and beets help to detox the liver. The beets also, for me, help it taste good as well. And then add carrots to fill it out, because you want to do 16 ounces for the women and 24 ounces for the men. But the Veggie Delight has some other items like cilantro in it, radish that helps the heavy metals, the bell pepper, another antioxidant, and then the last True Green juice has a few more different items, and that's why it's important to try to get through each one of them. The parsley helps to flush the kidneys and bladder. And what else we've got? The cucumbers here help flush kidneys and gives you a little, and the more you put in there, a little more energy that you have. So here's the juice regimen. Breakfast, 16 ounces of your juice, 24 if you're a man. Adding a little flaxseed oil, 1 tablespoon of flaxseed oil to your juice. Make it easy for yourself. Add it to the juice. And add the regenerator, 2 teaspoons. The regenerator is going to be your all in all. You're going to use it every single time. Now you want to wake up drinking 8 ounces of water. And you can put this eliminator in that 8 ounces of water, 1 teaspoon. That's pulling out the mucus and parasites. But you want to wake up drinking that water. Drinking alkaline water as often as you can all day long, and the aronia berry is optional. And then your piece of fruit, and that's your breakfast. Okay? Now, when we talk about your lunch, you're having another juice with a dash of cayenne pepper, and you're going to eat a side salad. And again, you're putting that regenerator inside your juice. And again, the aronia berry is optional. And I really shouldn't say optional because it's fantastic. You're gonna love it if you choose to get it, but it does not come with your package. So it is an optional fee, optional cost involved. And then on the first day, you're gonna drink your tea, 4 ounces that you made the night before for breakfast. Only on the first day. All the other days, you're gonna do it in the evening. And then here's your dinner. And again, another juice with a dash of cayenne pepper, your aloe vera juice, 1 ounce, and 1 tablespoon of liquid chlorophyll. And that's your dinner with a salad. That salad can be anything you like, packaged salads, however you're gonna make your own salad. We get on here and we talk about other recipes that are raw because everything is raw. This is a raw, full body cleanse detox. And then if you do get hungry, and you'll hear people on here talk about how much they don't really get hungry, they have to force themselves to get down that second salad. But if you do get hungry, you can have a piece of fruit or have some nuts. And you can have almonds, pecans, or walnuts. No, you cannot have cashews. Somebody asked me that today. Cashews, the macadamia nuts, all kind of nuts. No, no, almonds, pecans, or walnuts. And they cannot be honey roasted. And then you're drinking alkaline water. Right. Smoothie. Let's talk about the smoothie regimen. So again, upon waking with the smoothie regimen, 8 ounces of water with that same eliminator. Pretty much everything is going to be very similar as far as the products. Using them the same way, putting them in your smoothie. Only difference is you're still drinking the tea in the morning, 1 teaspoon of the superfood, and if you're the Fat Belly Blaster, the protein, if you are not in a position where you've got too much protein in your body already. And again, you want to get with your wellness coach and decide on that. With your smoothie, though, you want to make sure that if you're putting fruit, don't put too many fruits in that smoothie because you know too many fruits ends up making you gain weight. But let's say if you did a strawberry smoothie, add some kind of greens to it. Come on, put some. See, usually we do smoothies, it's just all fruit. We need some greens in that smoothie, some kind of spinach or something that mixes real well, cilantro, and blend that up real well. And then for lunch, repeat the same smoothie recipe. And you can replace your greens with some raw almond butter and a banana. And again, the flat belly juice, the aronia berry juice is optional. And then for dinner, you got another smoothie, but this time you don't need as much in that smoothie because we're going to let you have a side salad. So get a salad with whatever you want on that salad, red onion, veggies, all of this stuff, vegetables, because you're now not putting them in your smoothie. You're going to eat you a nice salad. Eat the rainbow, okay? And then drink your 4 ounces of flat belly tea that you do every single night. The first night, you're doing it in the morning and in the evening. All the other evenings, you want to do it before 8 o'clock. And at 8 o'clock, I do mine when I get, as soon as you always want to drink that tea when you're coming in the door, not going out the door. Okay? Because you're going to go to the restroom. But it's a gentle cleanse. It's a gentle detox. But you will be going to the bathroom because we're going to flush out the toxins, the mucus, the parasites, all of that. And so here it is in diagram for you again. Regenerator, protein powder, all that in your smoothie with your greens. Wake up with 8 ounces of water with the eliminator. Add that flaxseed oil even to the smoothie. Everything we did for the juice, we're doing it to the smoothie. And the aronia berry is optional. For lunch, same thing, same process. Add that dash of cayenne pepper to your smoothie and 8 ounces of water. And then for dinner, there's your same smoothie with your aloe vera, less greens in it because you're eating a salad with liquid chlorophyll. And then still you can stack on fruit, nuts, and seeds for your snacks.
Dr. Roz,
Yes,
this is Kalila. What type of salad dressing do you should use?
good, very good question. Salad dressing, and here's the way I say it, it should be something you can see through.
Mm.
You can't see through ranch, can't see through Thousand Island, can't see through blue cheese. And but you can see through the vinaigrettes. Or if you purchase a vegan dressing.
Okay.
There are a lot of vegan dressings that are out there that don't have the dairy. It's the dairy that we don't want.
Right, okay. Thank you.
Mhm. Or make your own. Some people just use olive oil or vinegar and olive oil.
Mhm. Okay, thank you.
Get creative. You're welcome. Any other questions regarding the regimen? All right, so all of a sudden, no more cameras on.
Dr. Ross,
Yes, yes,
I
Ms.
did
Bailey.
I did share with you all, I think it was Tuesday night, that my husband and I is on our second 21-day cleanse.
Okay,
I shared that with you all Tuesday night, didn't I?
right?
Okay. And then I think after we finish this 21-day cleanse, the second go around, which would be the end of, well, we did this in the second week. And then when we finish it, we're going to do a resume of a 3-day cleanse for the rest of our longevity life, if possible can. The way I plan to do it would be, it's gonna be a 3 days, and every other day we're gonna do a green, red juice the first 7 days. We're gonna do a green, red juice that first day, 3 days, 3 meals a day. Then we're gonna do the next every other day, we're gonna do the Veggie Delight juice. 3 meals a day. Then the third every other day, we're going to do the True Green juice. 3 meals per day. So that's going to be the resume for the rest of our longevity life. Of
So
course,
you're adding the juice to your life. You're adding the juice to your life.
yes. And
Gotcha.
of course, every once in a while, in betweens, we'll do at least once a year, 21-day cleanse.
Gotcha. Gotcha. And that's wonderful because what we want this to be, well, let me put it this way, what this cannot be is one and done.
Right.
It needs to become a part of our lifestyle. My husband and I, this is our 5th 21-day, and we're doing them twice a year. And we were just having a conversation about what we're going to do after this one, because we're going to be more intentional about certain things that we weren't intentional about before this time after we finish it. So just know, for those of you that are just starting, it's a process. And we don't expect people to drop it and all of a sudden turn a whole new leaf over when we've been programmed a certain kind of way in the first place. But now, once you start doing these, your body tells you, your body will tell you when you need to do one. I tell people this story all the time. I went to Spain for my birthday last year. And in Spain, I ate and drank everything I could think about. They had wine sitting in front of me for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And I said, okay, I'm in Spain. I'm gonna do like the Spaniards do. And when I came home, I knew I had to detox. So I did 7 days.
Mm-hmm.
but it's not that you can't enjoy your life. So and then as you continue to progress, you decide, I'm gonna go plant-based, because that's what our program is called, plant-based for your blood type. And that's what we teach. We teach you to learn what your blood type is, learn what foods may not be good for your blood type, and either eliminate them or minimize them. Because that particular food, if you're a blood type B and you're eating bananas every morning, or blood type A and you're eating bananas every morning, you're eating toxins. If you're blood type B and you're eating chicken every day, then you're causing the inflammation just by doing that. So somebody on here that, go ahead, somebody was going to say something? Okay. Anybody unmute and share what's going on with your cleanse or detox? Well, let me ask this. Is anybody having any problems? When I say problems, it's really not a problem, but anybody experiencing anything like a headache or flu-like symptoms or cramps or just anything that's uncomfortable? That's how I should use it. Anything uncomfortable.
Dr. Ross, this is Mississippi again. Before I start my second 21-day cleanse, I was having some stomach cramps, and then sometime a little leg cramp. But I realized what it was, and that I did say just before I start my cleanse, I realized what it was. Sometime when I'm impacted with a lot BM inside of me, that it would accumulate a lot of pain cramps. And once I start detox or take something, to cleanse myself out, it helps it goes away.
Yeah. And so if what those cramps are, Sharon, Dr. Prince's fiance told me cramps sometimes is that parasite not letting go.
Okay.
Because understand, we got toxins in us that don't want to leave.
Right.
And when they don't want to leave, that's one of the signs. Also, it could be a sign of blockage in your gastrointestinal area, being loosed up. Because this detox works.
Right.
So you got to realize it's actually the healing process. Any of those symptoms I just mentioned, a headache, it'll only last for about 3 days. Get you some peppermint and rub your temples. The cramps, you can use the eliminator. That's what Sharon told me when I was having some cramps once. Get the eliminator and put another teaspoon in some water and drink it. And it just went away immediately.
That's the mucus, right?
Uh-huh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you're not sure? Oh, we haven't even started.
Okay. So just know that those are not signs and symptoms for you to go get a pill. That's the main thing I'm trying to say.
Okay.
Your headache, don't go get Tylenol. Don't get medication. Ask somebody, what do I do? Because more than likely what you're experiencing is what's called Herxheimer reactions. Anybody else here that has experienced any in the past?
I did Dr. Ross earlier in my cleanse. And the only reason I'm off camera is you see over here, I am juicing. I'm cutting up my juices, my fruits and vegetables, so I can get my juice made tonight. So I'll have it for tomorrow. I've had my juice for tonight, but I need to have it for tomorrow already ready. Because the key to the success of this cleanse for me is pre-prepping my food. Even with my salads, I pre-prep them in these little prep bowls. These little prep bowls like this. I have 2 for each day, so it's already ready. I do it for a weekly basis. I cut the lettuce up, put the lettuce on this side, and all the little stuff I'm gonna put in there, I put it on this side so that it don't get wet. Because I hate lettuce that's wet. So with me, as long as I prep this stuff, have it already ready, I count out my nuts and have them in little bags like this, and I'll be ready. And it works for me so that I can stay on track. But I crave carbs like crazy. I love potatoes. And that's the one thing I crave is the potatoes. But I keep on eating these nuts and, trying to make it work. If I don't eat nuts for my salad, and for my snack, if I don't eat nuts for my snack, because a lot of time I'm working, I don't have time to stop, then I'll put it on my salad. I'll sprinkle it on top of my salad. And when I juice, I clean my carrots real good and I peel them. But the pulp that come off the carrots, I put in a bowl. I put it on top of my salad because I like color. My salad I put that on there. Beets, the pulp from the beets, because I've peeled them. Anything that I peel, I keep the pulp. Except the kale. I don't want the kale. I hate the kale anyway, so I don't want it on my salad. But the other stuff to make it look pretty, I'll keep the pulp and put it on my salad. So
That's
it's get a
good.
double whammy.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing that. That's good. That's a good little tip. That preparation is the key. It makes it simple. It
is.
makes it easy. It puts you on, you develop your own little system that works for you.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You're looking good over there, Michelle.
Oh, I got my workout stuff on. I had to put this around here because I got my workout stuff. I just came from the gym. Didn't have time to change clothes.
Okay.
And I know we're gonna have any men on here, so I said, well, let me just cover up a little bit. But I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying the lifestyle change. It's tough right now. Like I say, the carbs, that potato just kills me. But like the lady said, it's a lifestyle change. So I juice every day anyway. Every day I've always juiced for breakfast. But dinner and lunch, I do juicing. Because I used to tell my mother when I was growing up, if I could take all my meals in a pill, I would do that because I don't like sitting down preparing menus, none of that stuff, But I'm gonna learn how to be plant-based. That's what my goal is, to become plant-based. Yeah. But not the processed plant-based stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Right, right.
So
Go ahead, Karen, you want to share something?
I just want to ask, do we drink the juice before the meal or after the meal? I've been
Yeah.
struggling with that. I don't know which way it's supposed to go.
Yeah, I do mine before. I do mine before. Because you want to digest it, let it get on through, and anything you drink after some people drink while they're eating, that's what we shouldn't be doing.
right, I don't.
Because your mama told you couldn't have no Kool-Aid till you finished your dinner.
Absolutely.
You gotta eat your dinner first. And so even drinking water, even after you stop the detox, if we drink water, they say 20 minutes before you have your dinner, these are just things that you can do to help you not eat so much meat later, but so many things we can do to make our body function better, because your digestive system knows what it's doing. God made that.
Yeah.
You were finna say something else, Karen?
No, I just think that's where I mess up. I've been messing up is I eat the salad first and then I drink.
Yeah.
So I'll change it tomorrow. Because
And
I'm
when are
on day 12.
And when are you doing your tea?
I don't do it at 8 o'clock because it's 8 o'clock now. But I do it when I get ready to go to bed and I, get my PJs on and stuff, then I drink. That's the last thing I do is drink the
Oh,
tea.
really? Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, no, I do it way before 8 o'clock.
No, because I'm eating too late. So I've got to make some adjustments in that because I
Yeah.
should be finished eating by 8 o'clock.
Yeah,
So,
so, yeah, I drink my tea somewhere around 4-ish.
really,
I
And
try to
then-
get mine
and
in
you
7 and
drink
8.
your tea at 4 and then you still have a salad after that?
Yeah, well, I mean, I drink it in between my lunch and my dinner.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
See, I thought the tea was the last thing before you go to bed.
I can't do
That's
it, I
what-
can't do it. I can't do it. It'll wake me up. I don't want
Oh.
my sleep interrupted.
Okay. Okay.
I did it once when we first started and I drank it too late and I was up in the middle of the night.
Mm,
So,
that's
like, I
my
need to
problem
go
too.
right now.
I probably drink mine too late too.
Okay, well, I gotta make, I always say baby steps. So if I can get all the eating done by 8 o'clock and get those 3 juices in, I can, if I have to get up in the middle of the night, I'll just do it.
Okay. All right. Somebody else share either what you've experienced with your cleanse, your detox. You had any Herxheimer? Somebody, because I need to go to the restroom.
Well, go.
No, I'm
I
finna
haven't-
go, but I need
this-
somebody to
This
start
is
talking.
Anna, go. I haven't had any problems. This is my 4th or 5th 21-day cleanse. And I'm trying to do the smoothie in. Hey guys, how y'all doing? Michelle,
I am.
Karen, all the rest of the people on the line.
About doing the smoothie separately. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna ask him a question. I've been multitasking since y'all been on. But how many days are we into this, Dr. Roger? This 2 weeks?
This is
Dr.
my
Roz
second
went to
week.
the restroom. It's 2 weeks. This is the second week.
Is it 2
yeah.
weeks? We started on, I forgot what day. Did we start on the 7th?
Seven.
Okay, so we got to next Sunday, not this Sunday,
9
but next
days
Sunday.
to go. 9 days
many?
to go. 9. This is day
I thought we were
12.
closer to the finish line. I thought we were closer to.
Sorry, Rachel. Stop it.
Wait a minute. See, that's why Dr. Roz did not want to go to the restroom because she knew all of us old heads was gonna be active.
Oh, I came in just in time. Okay, so we still got 9 days long. Oh my gosh. Okay. It's all good.
It's
Well, I-
it's downhill from here.
Well, I got 10 days. I mean, yeah, 10. I got one extra day past.
One
two
extra day.
past
Okay.
y'all.
Alondra
Two
got one
extra
extra
days.
day too.
I
So-
think
started
I've
the same
got
day
10
you
days
did,
left
so.
too because I didn't start the Monday the 8th.
Monday
Yeah.
the 8th, yeah.
Uh-huh.
All right. Where did you put your little mushroom? I guess it's just blending up mushrooms and eating it with seasonings in it. Right?
Right.
Anna.
Yes.
I'm gonna make that bean stuff tonight that Mom Mitchell made. I have been having beans soaking for 2 days, so I guess I better go ahead and
You eating later
I better
than
go
I
ahead and do it. I'll just keep putting it off.
If you haven't eaten yet.
So, but mine's being made like I told you with crowd. We couldn't find no crowd or nothing. I need to be with Michelle because she got all the. I'm sure in the country.
I need
got
to
all
move
kind of
down
stuff.
there where she is just so she can do my juicing.
Oh my gosh! I wish I was there. I wish I would pay somebody to juice for me, but
Me
we don't
too.
have nobody here.
Well, see, I'm gonna tell you something. The first time I did this very first 21-day cleanse, and they told you all that stuff you had to buy to make all that
Yeah.
juice. I did all that. I was so tired and frustrated. And so because I'm at home every day, I said, I don't have to have all this stuff. I juice every 3 days. I buy vegetables and I juice every 3 days, so it don't take me forever. So I
I
don't
just
mind it.
juice.
I don't
When I
mind it.
juiced, I made 12 at a time. I bought
No.
12. I made
Mm-mm.
12 at a time, so I did not have to go back and
I
do
can
it.
do it.
I
I
make
did, 'cause
enough for 2 or 3 days at a time and I'm
That's me.
exhausted. All I
I
want
am
to do is lay
too.
down in the floor.
Absolutely. And that's what I do. I do 3 days. I do 3 days, babe, and that's it. 3 days.
I
Londra's
have
making
stuff
some
all
now.
over the kitchen.
Londra's making some juice now, and she put a just a little bit of one of them got for onion, and she put the onion is so small. I'm gonna let y'all see the onion is so small. And she going, what? I can't. The onion this little, y'all. It's this little, and she's making juice as we speak. That's why she's not because she's making juice as we speak. I hear her laughing, and it's like OMG. But she's making it like she's making all of them. She's doing all 3. I'm like,
I do
Uh-huh.
all 3. That's why it takes me so long.
I ain't doing that either. I'm gonna make one and stick with it, and then I'll make another if I decide to make another one. I think one time I did make all 3, and that was when I first started. I had like 6 of this, 6 of that, 6 of that. I ain't
When
doing
you
that no more.
when you
either.
say you
That's too
make
much
all
work.
3, when y'all say you making all 3, you make it for the whole 21 days?
No,
No,
I make
all 3
all 3
recipes.
juices.
All 3
Some
recipes.
people just do
juices.
one recipe a week or 2
Yeah,
or 3
okay.
days.
So,
I
so
do
you
all
do a
3
different one each
recipes.
day. So you do a different one each day.
No.
Yeah. I'm gonna do it just for a week. I'm gonna do all 3. I might do all 3 for a week. Do like 12 or 6. I mean, or 9. Because I don't always get all 3 in, so I make sure I get enough for 2 days, for each 2 each day, and then because I know we got people thinking we had less than 9 days, so I'm gonna do well. Tomorrow be I guess tomorrow be 8, so we close. So yeah, we'll do that.
Well, how close did you think you were? How close did you think you were?
So this week was my last.
You sure
That
did
was
miss
my
count.
last week. I am sure off. I don't know where I was thinking. I sure thought we was on the finish line, but we not. So it's all good. It's all good.
You
I'm
got
on-
another week. You got another
I'm
week,
on-
dear.
I ain't
I'm on
done
the
that,
same-
Roz.
I'm on the same time frame that Karen is on. We start at the same time. I've lost 16 pounds.
Oh my God.
Go ahead, girl.
Mm.
That's why I'm had to go to the restroom because see, I'm losing waste. That waste is coming out.
That's awesome.
So for those of you that have not started, this thing works. I remember the first time I did it,
Oh, yeah,
Uh,
it
my
was.
husband lost 22
You
pounds.
should
in
have weighed
21
yourself.
days.
I weighed myself in it again first.
Lost 22 pounds in 21 days. And I think I lost 19 or something like that the very first time. So, when you really follow the regimen and stay strictly on it, I'm so proud of myself. I left the house today and didn't stop and get no French fries.
I'm proud of you too. Wow. Wow. Question though, because since this is not a diet, but my question is, because I know normally diets, you're going to lose a lot, usually the first few days because you're dropping water weight and all that stuff, and then it stabilizes. But because we're losing waste and not, well, you're losing weight too, but you're losing the waste. So my thing is, every time you guys do it, is your number still always that big, Dr. Ross, like the 20 or the 19 or the 18 pounds each time you do it?
No.
Let me hang up the phone.
Not every
Okay.
time. Not every time,
Now,
but
are you always as strict as you are this time? Are you as
absolutely
strict?
not. That's why I
That's
had
why-
gained some back. And that's why I'm more committed this time to do a post detox and stay more closely to a regimen, some kind of regimen like what Miss Betty is talking about, what they're gonna do in her household. You've
Right.
got to come up with something that you can continue to do.
Right.
My husband and I were just talking about, we're gonna have a couple of days a week that we're gonna go either raw or plant-based, continually. And
Yeah.
because you gotta progress. Some people can say, okay, I'm going vegan, or I'm
Yeah.
gonna go plant-based. Some people can do that. And if you're one
Right.
of those persons, more power
Go
to
for it.
you. I tip
Right.
your hat to you. you make a decision, but you gotta make a decision. I refuse this time to let it come back, to get back and regain some of the pounds that I had gotten off.
Yeah, I'm not talking about necessarily you gaining after you went off. I'm talking about well, I guess you had more waste again too because of what you were eating after the regimen. My thing was when you lose, I'm talking about just on every time you do the 21 day, like I said, if you're, or were you as strict on each 21 day as you were this time? And did and if you were, was the amount of weight pretty much the same amount? Because you're still doing the 21 day, you're still following the same thing. We still got a lot of waste in our body. So it's not like somebody losing water weight and stuff like that, because that's what usually happens with people 5, 7 pounds those first few days, but then it levels off to 3 and 2 pounds, which is what you really want. But this being a totally different kind of thing, this is a waste kind of a weight loss thing. And that's why I'm asking, is your numbers usually that high every time you do a 21 day?
For me, it has been, I mean, it just depends. Of course, everybody's body is different, but it just depends on how much waste you got in you.
Yeah, true.
The more you do it, the less, the more, the cleaner you get yourself out.
And the less weight.
Then that number is gonna go down as far as.
Exactly,
as far as weight loss, and you want that, because then you'll be, because we got to remember, this is not just about doing this detox, guys. You've got to exercise. You got to put in
part
some,
of it.
But no weights.
you got, no weights. Can't do any weights. Don't do any weight training during the cleanse, during the detox.
But afterwards,
please do cardio. Some kind of movement. Some kind of movement. If you need to know where to do some movement, Rochelle, she's a trainer. We do rebounding every morning at 8:30 a.m. We got places for you to go. Ernestine is one of our trainers in the company. You got to do some kind of movement.
I think I'm going to start. I used to do this during COVID, because all the gyms was closed and everything, and so many people, we were doing stuff online. And one of the things that people wasn't doing was a chair workout. So I would have them on the chair with their weights and different things like that. And people were like, they were just like, oh my God, I didn't know I could sweat so much in a chair. But you can, and you can move and stuff like that. So I may incorporate something like that for people that maybe can't do the rebounder or can't do a lot of things, or and maybe do the chair, and they can still get cardio in from a chair and still come out feeling like you had a really good workout. So I might start doing something like
with
that.
a lady. This is some years ago. Did a chair workout with a lady. She was just working that upper body and all the stuff and doing stuff in the chair and everything. And I got just huffing and I was puffing. And then she said, "Okay, that's the warm up.
Is over." Warm up is over.
On PBS, public broadcasting systems, it's channel 13 here in Fort Worth, in the Metroplex. They on every morning at 5:30 on Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays, they do. There's a ballerina, a retired ballerina who does a lot of stretching for your body. And then on Tuesdays and Thursdays, there's a lady that does sit and fit, and that's what she does, the chair exercises. And I mean, both of those are good exercise. I record them, but I get up and try to get up and get them at 5:30.
Get them in.
Yeah.
Let me see if we can add that to our Akana page, not necessarily doing it on my Facebook page like I used to, but just something to add to our regimen. Maybe if we have another, maybe add that to it and see if people like it. And I think most people used to like the chair exercises. So that might be another one we can do.
We are without excuse. So you can't say you got bad knees, a bad back, or whatever. We can do something.
Do something.
And it's all free.
20%, and 20%.
Hi, Adrian.
I saw him stick through that A. He stuck through the A part of that Akana. So 20% is exercise and 80% is what you put in your body.
Right.
20% is, and people always say, I gotta go work out, but 80% is what's going in your body.
Yep.
Or in our case, what's coming out of our body right now and what's going in, I guess. Yeah, so, yeah, a little
That's
bit of
so
both.
true. Because I used to have a trainer and I was training, I was flipping tires, I was doing all kind of serious stuff. I really gotten to the point where I was really able to do certain things and the gut was still there.
Yeah.
Because I had not changed anything in my plate.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
I was working like I was trying to be a bodybuilder or something.
Yeah.
And
All right.
she's- tell me that
So
all the
Dr.
time.
Ross,
Yeah.
when you do your relishes, do you peel the relishes? Do you peel your relishes or do you put them in there, just wash them and put them in there like they are?
What relishes?
You know, with that
Radishes.
radishes, I'm sorry, radish.
Yeah.
Radish. For that first juice, that the red, what is that? The first
second
day.
juice.
Yeah.
I put the whole thing. Don't know.
No, I put the whole thing in there. I don't peel. No,
I don't peel nothing either.
I don't peel anything because there's
I
a
don't
new-
either. I just wash it real good.
Wash it. Yeah. You guys wash it in vinegar?
No, I just use a Kana
Or
wash.
spray? Yeah, I use that too.
Yeah. And don't forget there are nutrients in those peelings.
Yeah.
Okay, so the carrots, instead of peeling the carrots, I should just wash them good and just put them in there. Okay.
I don't peel nothing.
Oh, I
don't
did
nothing.
peel the carrots, but not the carrots.
Well, and the only reason I peel the carrots is because I use that pulp to go on my salad. But I guess if the I don't know.
It's still the same pulp.
Yeah.
You'd
Just
be
asking.
surprised. I even, after the cleanse, I made a watermelon, because I had read this somewhere, watermelon juice. And the rind has nutrients in it.
Yes. Yes, I heard that
Yeah.
too. Yeah. Wow.
Did you know that you can eat your water?
Yeah.
That's another thing from they say, and then one of the things Dr. Price has talked about that too. You can eat your water as well because, as you mentioned, when you said watermelon, it reminded me because a lot of fruits and vegetables are full of water. Not to say you still should not drink some water, but like you said, your watermelon, your cucumbers, your celery, a lot of your greens, your honeydew, zucchini, a lot of those are full of water. Some of them like 80%. So you're getting a lot of your water in as well, along with your water. So they said you can eat your water as well because it has a lot of benefits to that as well. That's why they talk about that too.
And when you do a vegetable smoothie, the vegetables make their own water. I just cut them up small and put it in there. It makes their own water.
Awesome.
I'm gonna get to it.
All right. So anybody else? Anybody have any questions, concerns, comments? We're here every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, so we'll be back Saturday.
Yes.
Some of you may be starting tomorrow or the next day, and you'll be able to chime in, let us know how you're doing. Please know that this is a safe space for you to come and share what's going on with you. If you got questions, don't hesitate. Wanda, you
Dr.
wanna share
Ross,
something?
I have a question. This is Neil from Northern Night. I'd
Yes,
like
sir.
to know about, I'm trying to do those multiple juicing, and I'd like to know about that machine that you mentioned. I think that would make things a little bit easier for me. Can you tell me how successful you've been using your, I think it's Nama machine, doing multiple 2 or 3 days at one time?
Yes, sir. I do anywhere from 2 to 3 days at one time. The NAMA has made the difference for me because the juicing for me was the most difficult part of this journey.
Yep.
Because I was juicing for myself and my husband. And so it was just a lot of work. So when we decided, I guess what really prompted us to get it was once I decided we would still juice after the detox. at least once, for breakfast or something like that, or a couple of times a week. The Nama is easy to use. It's expensive, but it's easy to use. It's easy to clean. And I usually juice, when it comes to both of us, it's like I'm getting about, like when I look at the regimen for the juice, the recipe for the juice, and it says 2 apples, 2 this, 2 this, I multiply that number by how many days I want to do.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
So
That's
if
what I
it
do
says
too.
two apples and I'm trying to do 3 days or 4 days, then or 16 ounces or 24 ounces, I multiply. So I'm saying 3 times that. So that's how I buy it. Okay. And then I juice it all and put it in a big pitcher. Because I'm juicing a lot of different things. I'm juicing the
Right.
carrots, juicing the beets, I'm juicing everything. The Nama does a wonderful job because you can just put the stuff in there, but you're juicing so much, you still got to give it some attention
Right.
by cutting things up and putting it in there. But you don't have to cut them up as fine as you
Right.
do on juicers, because it crunches it up. So I've got a long carrot, I do have to put it in 4 little blocks. Or the apple, I cut in half and drop it in there. I ain't got to cut it in quarters like I used to with my
Okay.
previous juicers. So I can cut it in half and drop it in there. The celery, same thing, and your vegetables. The beets, I can cut them in half and drop them in there, and the Nama handles it. And then you come back and, I do it all together because that's a lot of different stuff. Then I put it in a big pitcher, so it mix it up real good, or a big pot or something, and mix all it. So the consistency of everything is there. And then I put it in jars.
Right. Tell me, if you're gonna do a 2-day, how long does it take you compared to before when you were doing the other juices?
Well, the thing about the other, for me, the juicer I had, it wasn't that the length of time has changed. It was just the quality of my juice is better,
Okay.
because my pulp, I started noticing that my pulp was kind of wet. And your pulp is supposed to be dry. So I wasn't getting all of the juice out of the apple or all of the juice out of the carrot if the pulp is still wet. And that's why somebody came on here the last time and said, what they do is they take the pulp and run it back through. Okay, so because your pulp is supposed to be dry to get all the juice out of that particular fruit or vegetable. So my time, I guess my time is a little shorter for sure. And Neil, I really haven't timed it. I don't know how long it takes me.
I was just wondering if you if it was recognizable, that you finished
Yeah.
sooner than you did
I think it
otherwise.
is. I really think it is, because I'm not as frustrated juicing.
So in other words, it gave you some peace, even if the time was the same, but you have much more peace now than you did before, and so on.
Yeah. I think it saved me some time. I'm sure it has, because it was like my back hurt and everything hurt. Because
I'm working on embodying peace, regardless of what. And I was even thinking about, paying somebody to do all this stuff for me, so I wouldn't be taking. I don't think I'm really swift to start with.
Well, now that we have
slower.
some people, if Elizabeth was on here, she'd tell you she does not juice. She pays somebody to do it for her. And I did that one time, okay? After my first time of doing it, because I was hating the juicing part, I said, the next time I do this, and so I found a guy here in Houston, he's called Miss Uncle Juice. And so I paid him, he had a good price per gallon. And I brought the gallons home, and my husband drank the juice and said, I like yours better.
That's
Not only that, but if you gotta run the juice, if you have to run the juice through twice in order to get it dry, then you might as well just run it, because that just tells you it takes twice as long.
Yeah,
Because when I had that Breville, that bag was heavy and all the extra juice was just dripping down, from the
Yeah.
waist. But then when I got the Nama, it's dry. And
Okay.
some people say they can make cookies and stuff with it, but I'm not a baker, so
yeah.
I
And
put it through, and when however it comes out, it goes in the garbage.
yeah, but if it's a person and that's the kind of time they have to be able to do that, and that's the only juicer they have, and they're not ready to invest.
No, but he was saying, how much time does it take?
Yeah, it's gonna take more time if you gotta run it twice, definitely.
Exactly.
Well, I
But
have
when
no-
when mine was wet, I didn't run it twice. That's what I'm saying.
And
Well, I
I
have no
didn't,
problem. I have
Yeah.
no problem with the the juicer in a sense, other than that the feeding slot is small. When the pulp comes out, it's dry, very dry. I try to wring it and there's nothing there. So hey, it's nothing wrong with it producing great juice and so on, but just trying to stick stuff in that little small hole.
Yeah, see, the
like if it
Nama,
don't fit,
Nama
you
that
gotta
I had-
quit.
I'll show you. The Nama I had is mine.
Is he still there? Juicing now.
he gone. But Michelle is juicing, look like,
I am, yeah.
and so is Andrea. She look
I
like
just-
she's juicing.
Yeah, I just finished doing my juice.
Yeah.
Just finished cleaning the parts and everything. I think the longest part is just, cutting your vegetables.
Right.
Yes.
They don't have to be very small, but just cleaning them and everything. I think that's the part that takes the time. With the Namna, I have the Namna J also. I put the vegetables in there, walk away, do something, turn
Put
around,
some more in there.
vegetables in
Yeah.
there, so I don't feel like that it's taking a lot of time. And yeah, the juice with the onion, I can't do it. Don't like raw onions. Oh my.
It's in her head. She don't even, onion's so small. She
It's
just
not-
know it's in there. She
Oh,
just
that
know
looks
it's in
pretty
there.
big. That
Bless
looks
her
like
heart.
it even will accept a whole apple.
Part I hate is the cleanup afterwards of the machine. If I could,
Yeah.
I'd pay somebody to clean the machine once it's finished.
So Neil,
Okay.
this is the top of my juicer,
All right.
okay? Now, I have the option of putting things in the hole or dropping them, see how
Wow.
large they is, and I
Yeah.
drop them in there.
That makes
See?
a big difference.
Yes, it
Finishing
does.
up a Zoom. Can I call you back? Okay, all right, then.
When I get near the end, sometime I might, if I don't feel like cutting, then I can just feed the carrots in there like that, if I choose to. But most of the time, I cut things up in quarters and fill that whole bad boy up.
Yep.
I'm believing that you can probably put one day in there all at one time.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. You could put like
Do
one,
one day and then do another day
Confirm
after
your
that.
love.
It's almost
Yeah,
making
take it
me
to the back.
get excited.
yeah, I don't ever do that because I'm always doing 2 or 3 days, but I'm sure you could.
But I'm just saying, if you put the contents of one day in there and it's gone, boom, then you got another contents already set up like a assembly line and put it in there. That's super. But if you can combine them together and put that in there, that's even better, I gather.
Yeah, I combine mine. I just put all the ingredients. I just put them all in the
Me
shoe.
too.
I
And
don't
keep it
separate
moving.
them out or anything like that.
Yeah.
I prepare mine the night before, and if I'm gonna do all 3 juices, I have 3 big bowls. So I have everything for the one juice, a bowl for the other juice, and a bowl for the other. So when I start juicing, I don't have to stop.
Yeah.
I
I'm
see,
just
because this
dumping
is a
it
whole
in.
new thing for me. Is that preparation. I found out I needed a bigger bowl. I need a bigger container to get the pulp and so on. So running around preparing for stuff and having to get the right stuff and so on, right size, all of this type of thing.
So I might try y'all's method, because the way I juice is I juice all my carrots, I juice all my beets, I juice all my celery, I juice all, and then,
That's the way I do mine too, Dr. Ross.
Yeah.
Oh, then how do you measure to put it all in?
no, I've already said how many I need.
Oh,
I
you're
got it.
doing it like that. Oh, that's
Yeah,
just like a
that's the
lot
way
of
I was
work.
doing.
Doctor. I like a lot of work.
That-
Because then if y'all can put it
I
in
mix
and walk
mine up
away.
so that as it runs in, the juice is already mixed the way it's supposed to be. If
Yeah.
I do one item at a time,
One day, one complete day at one
I'm
complete
doing the
juice
whole
day.
friggin'
No, but
thing.
when I finish, I've done, like I got it refrigerated now, 3 days. I've done 3 days when I do that.
Yeah.
And when I say 3 days, I'm talking about for 2 people, 3 days for 2
Right.
people.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, that's a
right.
lot. Dr. Ross, for
Yes.
the NAMA, what is the device attached to the juicer that you clean? Is it a tray or what is
The Napa has a
that
lot of people.
catches the pulp?
The blender itself, that's the blender that goes under there.
Come on. Come on, let's hear it. Come on.
I do like something y'all said. You can put the stuff in there and walk away. I could never do that with my other juicer. Just put in there and walk away. I've been a guy, that thing would have, yeah, that wouldn't have worked.
if
So
I
like
walk
that.
away, it will be all over my
And that's
ceiling.
me too. And that's why I could never, I like when they say I could put it in there, go walk away, do something. I'm like, okay, that's a plus right there.
And you
can
know
walk away
what?
and do stuff.
You can
This
do
part
that
right
with the-
here, this part of the NAMA, it tells you how many ounces of everything is. When I first started out, I did all my carrots, like she said, I did all my carrots, and then I measured it to see how much it was. I wrote it down. But each item, I wrote it down. Because when you get to the end and you put them in the jars, sometimes you're a whole jar short. But that's because your apples are different sizes, carrots are different sizes. So
Right.
this measuring helps a whole lot. You write
You got the
down how
NAMA,
much.
you got the NAMA as well, Michelle?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay.
But
Well, the
after
reason-
you do them separately, don't you have to pour them together to combine the juice?
Yeah, you put them in like a big
Well, I
picture at
said,
the
I put
end.
them,
At the
I put them
end.
in one pitcher or a big
Yeah.
pot,
Oh, okay.
Right.
once I empty it. But see, with the Napa, that's why you can walk away, because it has this little spout right here. This is where the
Right.
juice comes out. And
Wow.
this fills up. When it fills up, you open the spout and the juice comes out. But
Right.
while it's juicing, you can walk away because it's filling up inside here.
Mhm.
Okay.
Once it fills up, then you just let it out.
Mhm.
Okay, Dr. Ross, I'm trying to find out what is the part that catches the pulp?
Right here, that's what I was showing you.
Yeah.
Is it on the bottom or what?
It's
comes
two
out of this-
containers.
It comes out of this little spout. This is a spout that closes up. This is a spout.
No, she said it catches
shoots
the
out.
pulp.
Oh,
Yeah.
This shoots it out into that.
This is what catches the pulp. You said what
Right.
catches the pulp.
right, So that's it, okay. Is it on the bottom of the machine or what?
Yes.
On
Yeah.
the side. No, it's on the side.
Yeah.
No, it
It's on
sits on the
either side
bottom.
of the machine.
But it sits on the bottom of the right side of the machine.
Okay, all right.
Right under this little catcher. Right under this. That's it.
Hold on,
This is
I'll
what
show
shoots
you.
it out. This shoots it out.
So I don't know if you guys can see. Here is the juicer right here.
Right. That's it.
So this is the control. This is the part that the reservoir that catches the juice, the measurements, the one container. I was just cleaning my.
You want to be able to provide your child with tools or resources they need with reliable internet.
Yeah.
Container to catch the pulp in, the container to catch the juice in.
Right.
So, but that's it. Very
Yeah.
simple, simple to clean.
Yep.
And if you
Yeah.
don't put it back together right, it won't come on.
It sure won't.
Right.
That is always the trick when you get a new juicer, because you put it together and you're like, it's not working. Why is it working? They gave me a defective juice. That's what I thought when I first got it.
Me too.
All the pieces didn't click in. One piece didn't click in place, and yeah, it won't turn on. It won't work if the chute is open. This top part that if it's open, it won't turn on. So you've got to have that closed.
Yep.
Anyway, I like my
Well-
juicer. My husband didn't understand when I bought it. He said, "Are you trying to make juice for the world?" He didn't get it.
How many pieces do you have to clean? Not including the chutes, the containers.
You got the 2 containers. Oh, you
Not
got the 2
including those.
containers
Yeah.
and the 2 parts to the juicer, because the juicer is like
Okay.
the base you
Stacked
don't
up,
have
yeah.
to clean, but the part
The
in
reservoir.
the middle,
Yeah.
the reservoir in the middle, and then the top part where you put the juice.
Okay.
I count-
Is there a strainer like inside the one that grinds up the
I
5
count
ounce?
6.
Leandra, show your machine again, because that was a good picture. And see that top part with the handle, you have to clean, because that's the part where the whole fruit goes.
Mhm.
The part in the middle, you have to clean, because that's where they grind everything up.
Okay.
And juice comes out one side and the pulp comes out the other side.
Okay.
Rosalind,
But
Dr.
that
Ros-
middle part that's still on there has several little parts. Well, not little,
Inside. Yeah.
but
Here they
I
are.
see
several
Dr.
parts.
Roz is holding up.
Right. Yeah, that goes
Those-
inside that part
Right.
that you're looking at right now on Leandria's.
Yeah, that's the
put
same thing
those
I got
pieces-
in mine.
Yeah.
So those can't hear me. Those pieces, that's where the pulp goes that you have to clean out.
Yeah.
Now, do you guys ever have any encounter where little bitty small pieces of pulp might get in that strainer, and seem like you have to have the right size brush that bristles to kind of poke?
A brush
it out and
comes
rinse it
with
out?
it.
Oh,
A
okay.
brush comes
Oh.
with it.
Oh, that's great.
And it looks like a toothbrush, but it's a brush with
Yeah.
a point on the end. Yeah.
Because I went out and bought bought me a
Yeah.
brush for mine.
No,
Okay.
that comes with the machine.
Got a little tip on the end to help you
Yeah,
get
right.
in around the edges.
Get in all of those little, because that little middle part collects a lot of pieces, a lot of little,
Yeah,
whatever.
little fine stuff, yeah.
Yeah, right.
Mine collect a little bit also. So I guess if I end up getting a nominee, I'm gonna tell them to send y'all a bonus.
Yeah, I think we do need
Yeah,
one.
good for bonus.
And I
But-
don't know about everybody else, but when I got mine, I got it on a little payment plan
I was
Yeah.
just gonna
because it
Yes.
is pricey.
Yes,
Oh,
it
yeah.
I
is.
forget how much it costs, but I got the payment plan.
Yeah.
Okay, I went online and I kind of saw it, I saw what it looked like.
That's hilarious.
What in
But
the
it's
world?
been worth it.
But
it
it's
has
worth
worked.
every penny.
Yes.
It's worth
Yes, it
every
is.
penny.
Yes.
And I kind of go by the Mom's Mabley plan, as I say, ain't nothing like talking to somebody that know what I'm talking about. So I like to talk to people that had that experience and they done the thing that I'm trying to do or think about doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I appreciate it all.
All right. Yeah, it's definitely been worth it for me too. But yeah, I was just fixing to say that, Karen, thank you for mentioning, because they do have, it's in the fine print down there, but they do have a payment plan.
Mhm.
Mhm.
For those that may prefer that.
Yeah.
Nothing like making it easy.
Yeah.
Right.
Absolutely. So we welcome everybody to come on this journey with us. And we're gonna keep doing this. Even if once our little group right here finishes, we still be having this. I mean, because Melissa put it on the flat belly. Oh, speaking of that, everybody, make sure that you go to the flatbellyebook.com. That's our new Flatbelly Lifestyle website, flatbellyebook.com. Go on there and download the ebooks. Because if you're gonna send people there, you want to know what's in those ebooks. There are 2 ebooks on there. There's one regular ebook, and then there's a 12-week maintenance ebook. So there's
Okay.
some new ebooks on there. So make sure you download them for yourself, because like Scott Reese says, don't tell somebody to eat something you haven't eaten yourself.
Speaking of Scott Reese, did he have his program at 7 tonight? Because I was on that 312 website and I didn't get it.
I don't know, I wasn't on.
Oh, okay.
Doesn't he
He-
do it on
he
the conference call, the one that
He
we
did
do
say-
every morning?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting. Yes. Yes. You're right, Anna. That's why I couldn't get him.
You're in the
Hey,
wrong
guys.
place.
Dr. Ross. Scott
Yeah.
Reed spoke on the 7 o'clock call. Somebody had him come on for just a few minutes.
Say that again?
Someone get you caught in the someone had Scott Reese to come on for just a few moments. He spoke tonight. at 7.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, he usually just speaks at near the end.
Yeah, just briefly he spoke. I
Oh,
was on
okay.
all the calls from 6 to now. Y'all guys,
Must be zoomed out.
I'm trying to learn as much as I can because I'm pretty much down here in Mississippi by myself. But I know everybody with me, for me. But
Right.
by me being, so here pretty much by myself, I have to learn everything I can. That's what I'm trying to do. That's why I try to stay on all the calls. And a lot of people say, oh, they talk about the same thing over and over. Okay, yes, they do sometimes, but you better believe you're getting something different and you're learning something different every time. It's just like when you read the Bible, read that verse over and over, you're going to learn something different every time.
Come on now, come on now. That's right.
Right.
Absolutely. What part of Mississippi are you in?
Prentice, Mississippi. Do you guys know where Jackson, Mississippi is?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I'm an hour away from Jackson, Mississippi.
Okay. All right.
How far are you from Natchez?
From Natchez, I am about an hour and a half. Don't
I've
tell
got
me
friends in Natchez.
Okay. Yeah, about an hour and a half from Natchez. Maybe an hour and 45 minutes, somewhere along in there.
Fantastic.
Mhm.
Well, all right. Anybody else? I know we haven't heard from a lot of people, Carolyn, and did anybody else have a question, concern? You're welcome to chime in before we call it a night.
No questions.
6 victims total, all employees.
Thank you, man. Going once?
Okay, Dr. Roz, I'm so sorry. Dr. Roz, R-O-Z. Okay, don't forget to send me Dr. Prince's phone number, please, ma'am.
Oh, let's see here.
Mhm.
Oh.
I think you said you're going to send it to me. You're going to text it to me? Well, you don't know my phone number.
I'm finna send it to you in the chat.
Okay, I'm going to screenshot it.
He just got through running a race I saw his video on Facebook. He was second place running with them college kids at Cambridge
Yeah.
College.
Yeah, I saw that too. Uh-huh.
Got caught him just there at the end.
Yeah.
He was running though. How old is
Yeah.
Dr. Prince? He's how old is he? 40 something or It's 30-year difference, a 30-year difference in the age.
I
and
think
he
he's 53. Did he
54.
turn 50 something
53
this year?
54, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Outrunning college kids.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm leaving Taco Bell heading home, baby.
Yeah, so if y'all see him on Facebook and stuff, y'all holler at him, tell him, encourage him,
Yeah.
congratulate him.
We will.
Will do.
Go on tonight, see can I find him.
Ability out of that equation,
The best thing to do is to text him.
Okay. Okay, Dr. Ross. All right, let me start that right quick. Thank you. Thank you.
You are welcome.
interesting. Espinoza. DE anybody, he's an informant.
Right. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.
Thank
Good
you as
night.
always.
Night.
Hey, Michelle.
Good
Night.
night.
Thank you very
Good
much.
night, everybody.
I'm almost
Night.
through juicing. Thank y'all for entertaining me while I juice tonight.
Awfully
Very
pretty doing your juicing. You hear me?
Huh? What you
So
say?
you look awfully pretty doing your juicing.
Oh, thank you. I just came from the gym though.
Oh, you look
Thank you
good.
though.
good night,
Right.
everybody.
Good night,
Yeah,
everybody.
she look too
Night.
cute to be having gone to the gym, huh?
Ain't that it? Ain't that it? For real.
This is it's workout. This is workout clothes.
Okay, all right.
Y'all have a good one.
I
You
wanna
as
see,
well. Bye-bye, hon.
next time you come from the gym, I need to see some sweat or something.
I
You
just,
know.
That is.
I was just glad to see the sun so I could come out because I hadn't been out since Sunday when I went to church. All right, y'all have a good one.
Bye-bye,
Good night,
hon.
everybody.
Bye-bye.